Good evening. Another late night talk. I want to talk to you guys about I'm going to talk to you guys about being stared at. And I never understood why some people will stare at you when you're out and about, mainly females. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this. I'm sure you've been stared at by females. I'm sure, we all can relate to that. I truly believe that when you get stared at by people, I believe it's because, especially by women, I believe when you get stared at, especially by women, they see something in you that they don't like. When women stare at you, like, they just stare at you like they seem like you're from another planet or something. I truly believe it's because they got to find you to be unattractive. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree. Um, Being stared at is one of those things I could never understand. And in my younger days, I didn't understand what it meant when women give you dirty looks. But I definitely understand now. Um, I see that people are definitely more perceptive than you think. And I believe that your appearance and how you look tells a lot about you, and, you know, you think you're hiding from people, but you're really not. Um, this looks thing, man, is crucial. Um, I try to act like I don't pay it no attention when I'm out and about. I try to act like I don't mind it, but it does kind of make me feel some type of way. When you're getting stared at by females. But and you can feel the vibe when women stare at you. You would know if if they're staring at you, admiring you versus them staring at you feeling some kind of way. You know, you could just feel it when they stare at you. Because I never forget when I was in a fast food restaurant, female behind the counter was just staring at me. You know, like they seen a ghost or something. It's weird. That's why I'm realizing that you might think you're hiding something from people, but you're really not. People are more perceptive than you think. And this is one of the main reasons to why I just feel that the universe, man, is out to get some people. I feel like when you go through life and you just encounter more negativity than positivity, I think that's the universe's way of trying to wipe you out. Um, you know, I think people can tell when you're an oddball, and I believe they can tell when you just don't fit in this society. You know, I feel like a lot of people have a certain mentality, and I believe that some people can just look at you and tell that you're not in sync with everyone else, you know, and when you don't have the group think mentality, when you're not in simulation with the matrix, um, these people will attack you, you know, you know, and I used to think that you could go out into the world and you could hide certain things, but people are judging you every day. And I try to just live my life, do my own thing, and not worry so much about people judging me because you're never going to get away from people judging you. People are going to make their perceptions. People are going to feel how they feel, and there's nothing you can do to change it. But when you have women staring at you, giving you odd looks, you know, because in my younger days, I didn't know what it was, but the reason why they're giving you those odd looks is because of your appearance. I mean, what else could it be? Why else would you have women giving you odd looks? You know, if you were a dude that they found hot, they'd be giving you looks of desire, looks of lust. If you were a man that they found physically attractive. Um, I just I just see that people are very perceptive, and you can go out here in this world and think you fooling somebody, thinking that you hiding something from somebody, but you're really not. People not stupid, and even other men. I've gotten stared at from other men. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. Being stared at by other men. It's like they just see something in you, because I know other men, they judge you by your physical appearance too. People are always making judgments about you. Um, but I think it's a little deeper because I haven't really been stared at by other ethnic groups of men. I've mainly, when I have been stared at by other men, it was men of urban descent, you know, other urban men. And I believe the reason, and that's something I never understood either, why brothers stare at you so hard. But I believe that it's a cultural thing. And I believe that, as a brother, as an urban man, when you don't have a certain energy, when you don't have a certain swag, I hate to use that word, when you don't have a certain swag, when your demeanor is not on the level of the stereotypical brother, I believe that's why other brothers will stare at you, because they can just tell, you know just how the women can tell. They can tell that you're not a stereotypical brother. They can tell. And I believe that's why other brothers will stare at you and look at you different, because they just know that you're not on the same type of time that they're on. Your demeanor, your attitude is different from theirs. And I believe that's why other brothers will stare at you. And I'm sure, other brothers, will understand that, because I've never really gotten stared at. Well, I've never gotten stared at by men of other races, but I just see that people, I truly believe that people can tell when you're in a bad position. I believe people can tell when life is whooping your behind, when life is really putting that pressure on you. I believe people can tell. And I used to think people couldn't tell if things wasn't good with you, if things wasn't really going right in your life. But people can tell. People ain't stupid out here, you know. And you know now, but it's that's just the way this world is. I just try not to pay it no mind. But far as the women staring at me, I try not to let it bother me too much. It doesn't bother me too much anymore, because I understand why females are staring at me. You know, but and mainly when I've gotten stared at by females, I noticed that it's not women of other nationalities, it's other sisters, black females, that I've been stared at by. Um, and I believe that also goes back to, I know it's looks, but I truly believe that it's an energy thing as well, because as a urban person, there is a certain energy that you have to possess. But I just know that people are very perceptive. But let me know what you guys think about people staring at you. And I'll be back with more topics on these late night discussions very soon. Have a good one.